Hello and welcome to QuanX News. I'm Prasann Koli, here to bring you the latest stories about India's financial world. This podcast is sponsored by Quintox Solutions, your partner in smart tech solutions. Don't forget, QuanX News is available on all platforms. Let's get started. Today's market opened on a weak note as both the Sensex and Nifty slipped for the third straight session. The Sensex fell over 400 points to touch an intraday low near 85,215, while the Nifty dropped almost 130 points to trade close to 26,046. This decline comes right after both indices hit record highs in the previous session, which led to heavy profit booking. One of the biggest reasons for today's fall was the weakness in the Indian rupee, which hit a record low of 89.92 against the US dollar. Strong dollar demand from corporates, foreign investors, importers, and higher crude oil prices all contributed to this pressure. Another major factor was persistent selling by foreign institutional investors, who offloaded over 1,171 crore rupees worth of equities on Monday. Experts say that FIIs have been cautious at higher levels, and this consistent selling signals reduced risk appetite from global investors. Global cues also remained weak as major Asian markets traded in the red and US indices closed lower last night. This added to the cautious mood among traders. Banking stocks were hit the hardest today after SEBI asked exchanges to reduce the weight of top constituents in indices that have futures contracts. This affected Nifty bank heavyweights like HDFC Bank and ICICI Bank, both of which slipped up to 2%. On the other hand, Dr. Reddy's Laboratories and Asian Paints were among the few gainers, rising nearly 1%. Technical analysts say the market is now in a consolidation phase. If the Nifty is able to move back above the 26,060 to 26,110 zone, we may see buyers return. But if the index fails to hold this level, it may slip towards 25,860 to 25,700 or even lower, though a sharp correction looks less likely as of now. Overall, the market sentiment remains cautious but not fully negative, with traders waiting for stability before entering fresh positions. That's all for today on QuanX News. We talked about market trends, small cap movements, FIIs selling pressure, and the rupee hitting a record low. Thanks to Quintox Solutions for sponsoring this podcast. Stay curious, stay informed, and see you next time.